Anyways, here we go. Well, let's recap last week, and then we'll get into tonight. The party began their trek to the mountains. Well, this is what, sessions 36. The party began their trek to the mountainous location of the fabled negative plane entrance. Using Indigo's knowledge through her use of the Te Video, the party estimated it could take 12 or more hours to traverse the Witherbloom wildlands in good old Betsy. However, the party's previous experience on the campus sparked an idea. Traveling to the nearby forest text, they located a mystical tree the giant elk had told them about. The giant elk had told them that the centaur professor Phaedrina Summermask uses to travel across the wildlands. Using a highly persuasive message, Ovi was able to procure the password, and the party transported themselves across the wildlands instantaneously, arriving in the hex they'd previously visited, the home of the malevolent pixies. They began their ascent into the adjacent mountainous region. The temperature dropped substantially, and the party addressed a number of obstacles, including a frozen machine leg, a feral basilisk, and a guardian in the cave leading to the negative plane. Using clever diversions, the party, plus Lorraine Arneza, entered the dark void of the negative plane. Using bottled sunlight and Hattie's legendary amulet, the Rapax Ananas, the party rescued Prince Bracken, fought 2 Zeggi shadow monsters, and retrieved a highly volatile sphere of annihilation. They left the sphere just outside the negative plane entrance in the cave atop the mountain and made their way back to Witherbloom campus, taking the entombed Prince Bracken to the hospital building. Before I go, did everyone successfully level up? Everyone should be level 11?
I just remember
Yes?
like 20.
That opens up, I know, new spell slots for most of you, so make sure you also get to pick your fun new spells. And it's here where we begin, and I don't want to spend a long time on this, but I feel like Shelby has worked for months now to try and rescue Bracken, and I would be remiss to not give her a chance at a reunion.
Oh, yes.
As you are in the hospital building, Bracken, the staff have been able to liberate him from his crystal prison, and he has awoken. Upon news of his arrival, Queen Lazuli comes all the way from Orchidshire to be there and is present in the hospital wing. The first words out of Bracken's mouth are, "Hattie?"
Oh my god.
I can't believe we found you. Are you okay?
I can't believe
Yes.
we've done this.
I mean, 3 minutes ago, I was in the mansion drawing a card, and then I woke up here. Nobody can tell me where I've been or what has happened.
Look, I can't tell you right now, but once you're out of the hospital, we'll go to a safe place, and my cousins and I can tell you what happened.
He kind of... Are you trying to keep this cryptic where the queen can hear you, or is this kind of like whispered to him like, tell you later?
Yeah, more that.
More that one?
If I
Okay.
wanted to be cryptic in front of the queen, I would just tell her.
The queen is there. She is regal. You'll remember she is a beautiful older woman. She's usually dressed in like Belle from Beauty and the Beast gold dress that your mother made. Actually, Delta, well, your mother, but Delta, the seamstress, helped make. And she's there and flanked by some of her guards. And she begins to say, Hattie Parker, we have not had the pleasure. I certainly know your sister and mother quite well. They are quite the asset to our kingdom. And it is truly a loss that our kingdom has not had your presence as well in our central space. And I am all too happy and proud of your assistance. And as a thank you for your bravery and your advocacy to rescue my son from wherever you brought him, which remains a mystery, I'd like to present you with this. And she pulls, the guard behind her brings forward and hands you this bronze horn. And you can add to your inventory, it's called a bronze horn of Valhalla.
Oh shit, that sounds amazing.
They didn't have 6 of those?
Yeah. So the horn, she continues to say,
I feel like I did a lot of this.
the fairies will always take care of their own. Should you ever be in a moment of need, blow on the horn, and fairies will come to your aid.
Aw, we're the best.
I feel like we could all live.
So, and I'll just tell you the briefest. You can read it. Basically,
I
you
can't
can
wait to read about
summon,
that.
when you blow the horn, you summon what will be 4, they give you stats for these characters, but 4 fairy soldiers, they're basically statted as barbarians, that can fight for you until they die, or in return back from where they came, or they're with you up to an hour. But
How
they
is it
obey
gonna use
your
it?
orders. Yeah. They obey your orders as long as they're present.
How many charges does it have?
It renews every 7 days.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, no, that's practically an eternity.
Actually,
Yeah.
like a year.
Wait, if they die when they, like, does it always summon 4, or is it like I get 4, and if one dies, then I only get 3 the next time?
No, it always summons 4. They're
Okay.
soldiers of the realm. They understand what it means to be defending and following orders, so they're prepared to follow
You're
you to
probably
death.
like the best soldiers. Like this is like the worst job in the army.
Wow.
is to-
It's an
Just be
honor,
summoned.
Brian.
They are our bravest knights, young sir.
Yeah. Gareth.
These
Are
are
we
the
all
best dead guys we have.
Are we all there?
I don't know. Are you all there?
I'm guessing I'm not.
No? Okay.
I'm just gonna, like,
Who's there? Are you there?
moment.
Delta?
I mean, you know him. It would make sense for you to be
Yeah,
there.
but I feel like I now know your guys' connection, so I might have given you the moment first before I connect with him.
And when you say connect.
Yeah.
Just like say hi. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
You are really trying to push
Thank
things.
you, Jimmy. Yes.
Thruple.
Oh,
Ugh.
sisters.
Sister thruple.
Gross.
That's different.
Yeah.
I was like,
Awkward silence.
anything in particular that you want to do? That was my only objective for that scene, was to pass that off to you. But anything you want to do?
I mean, no, his mom's there, so like,
No
you know.
smooching.
Well, if you want her, I can make an excuse for her to leave and go speak with the Chancellor about how he let this happen. And give you a private moment if you want. We could also get onto the game, and you could do that later.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable about it, so let's be cool with it.
Okay.
Moment passed.
He is actually going to go back to Oregonshire for a few days to recoup, but he'll be back. That's my summary statement.
Okay.
The next day is the day of the Witherbloom Hunt. This is the last school event before holiday break, and everyone is excited to head to Witherbloom campus. This is one of the, well, I don't want to give anything away. On the way there, you meet Zinmoira and her 4 pixies. She is ecstatic. The pixies are all wearing kind of matching jockey outfits,
Oh, fun.
prepared and ready for this, kind of floating and riding alongside her. And she comes up and she's like, "This is it. We've been waiting for this a real long time."
I would like to give her a hug.
Oh, she does. She's like, "Oh, yeah. I missed you. You've been
missed you.
gone."
God, girl, I can't wait to tell you what's been going on.
Oh.
It's been a crazy few weeks.
Yeah.
It's been weeks,
Well,
right?
I mean, after y'all rescued the Chancellor, I mean, everyone wanted to be friends with you guys. I know you've
Yeah.
been busy.
Yeah, we needed to lay low. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot going on.
The Tat Pack?
It's bad, I know. I
It's-
don't know.
Well, it's not your best.
It's tacky. It's tacky. We can just say that. That's fine.
What does it mean?
This fucking
The
girl.
Tat Pack?
Yeah.
Like rat-a-tat-tooies? I don't know.
Okay. Okay. I thought maybe it had a deeper meaning, but okay, it's just a play on. Okay.
It's just a play on words, and it just sounds. I don't know. I don't know why we came up with it. It's so stupid.
Okay. Well, it's fine. Well, I mean, you'll
Wow,
always
I
be a
thought
hero
we
to me.
were friends.
You know, it's just something fucking Garrett thought of because he's my old roommate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was his idea. So stupid though.
Well,
But it's fine.
it's fine. Like, really, your works speak for themselves. Like, the name doesn't have to mean anything. Y'all are heroes. Really, y'all are like celebrities around here. And I heard, were you a part of the rescue of the prince?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't
Everyone's
tell you
talking
literally.
about it.
I
No
was-
one knows anything.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew
Yeah.
it was you.
I was actually blacked out the whole time. It was so overwhelming. So I actually am not the best person to talk about that.
Wow. Wow.
But it was wild. Zim got so much to catch up on.
Okay.
But we can't.
Okay. Well, I mean, what have you heard about this hunt?
Oh, literally nothing.
Oh, well, I mean,
What have you heard? I heard it's supposed to be hard, and we got to
Well,
traverse across the.
everyone on campus is going to be looking for the same creature, a pink skink, a little lizard.
Yes, we
that's
do.
on
Yes.
that's on campus
Yep.
somewhere, and anyone who wins it will win a prize from Belladros herself. Like she will come and reward the prize or something. And no one has caught it in years, and those who have are sworn to secrecy about how they did it. And strangely, it's weird. Like some people claim that they caught it, but they can't actually seem to keep it captured. So I think there's more to it than just like catching it.
I mean, it's a pink skink. Like this.
It's got to be magical,
It
right?
doesn't exist naturally, does it?
I don't know. I
What
mean, even
does-
in the fairy realm, we haven't seen those.
I don't know. From what I know about the pink skink, I hear it's pretty cool. Right?
Okay.
Pretty
Well,
cool.
I think it'll be. I think it'll be so much fun. I mean, I know that place is dangerous. I remember on our trial we hit all the dangerous things. So I guess we came a little bit more prepared. I'm so glad of all we've learned. But we're ready to go. As you all, yes.
Assuming that there was a day or two after this, or was this immediate?
This was kind of next day.
Okay,
What do you need to do? I mean, time is a little flexible.
right. I was hoping my guy here with blacksmithing skills might also have a little bit of jewelry making.
Well, he has tools that can turn into anything. So
Sure.
Let me see what tool proficiencies I have.
Or how likely could you make if I were to give you some chunks of platinum, could you make just 2 basic rings out of platinum?
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you make me a pink skink holder?
King holder? It's like
About
I
one
think it
pink
would be
skink
shaped
big.
like this.
One pink skink
It looks
big,
like a butter dish. Just
What do
one way in, no way out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this, and there's a zipper.
Yeah. Oh.
wow.
No one really knows what that means. So if it's just a small cage, you can just have one.
It's gotta be like magical and good for holding pink skinks.
Well, you have to know what it needs to do in order to do that.
They're really tight.
Yeah, you do. You gotta know what it needs to do in order to keep it around, if you know what I'm saying.
As you all get to Witherbloom campus from breakfast, everyone in Strixhaven is there, and you'll remember that the campus itself is really beautiful. I also realized I did not, well, sorry friends, I didn't put it on here. Or did I? No. Sorry. We'll get back here. As you are there, the 2 deans are there up on a pedestal. You go through Wiltroot Hall, which again is this beautiful, very naturally occurring buildings. You remember that your personal dormitories are little huts that are kind of built into trees all over campus. Dean Willowdusk and Dean Osgamod are there. You'll remember Willowdusk is a giant tree that is as old as the campus itself. And Osgamod is a boil-covered,
Mellybish.
purple, cowish. She's the Dean of Decay versus the Dean of, it's not life,
Growth.
is it? Growth, yeah. They call everyone to order, and Dean Willowdusk begins. It is a long-standing tradition, the Witherbloom Hunt. In fact, it's the longest-standing tradition in all of Strixhaven, short of the selection of the oracles. The Witherbloom Hunt is an opportunity to traverse the ever-expanding wildlands. Each new edition brings new plants, animals, environments, and mysteries just waiting to be explored. Your objective is to capture a pink skink, the only one of its kind. However, I urge you to explore along the way and learn something in the process. Remember, the creatures of Witherbloom have a right to be here. There is no protection provided from them. We also do not condone the senseless destruction of environments, plants, or animals. And Dean Osgamad continues. For today's hunt, you'll become one with the natural order of things. You'll see through a different set of eyes and experience the world in a whole new way. Injuries you sustain may eliminate you from the hunt and transport you back here to Wiltruth Hall. You have 12 hours to complete your task. We urge each of you to discover, or better yet, remember the tenets of our great college, for it is the one who possesses the true heart of Witherbloom who can complete this quest. Welcome one and all to the wonder of Witherbloom. As she does that, Willow Dusk and Osgamad work in kind of a collaborative magical ritual. I need everyone to roll 2d4 and tell me what you got.
Jimmy, while we're rolling, would you mind just once saying, Wazowski, you forgot your
Wazowski. I'm Mike Wazowski. That was definitely the inspiration for that.
I got 7.
Same.
Okay. Odie, McGruber, Garrett, Hattie, Indigo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. What'd you get?
5 for McGruber.
Okay.
5 for Indigo.
Okay. Hattie Garrett.
So Mrs. Lynn.
6.
4.
Help.
6, 4, you
Out
said,
of here.
Brian?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, here, can you tell me the 2 numbers that you got? Not just the total. Tell me the 2 numbers you rolled.
Oh.
If you need to roll again, you can. That's
2.
not super.
Is
3
that
and
the-
4?
Is that the order you rolled them into? 3 and 4?
It,
Yes.
I had 2 and 3.
why don't we do 4 and 3 just for variety's sake? Does that work? Huh?
I had 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
I had 4 and 1.
Okay.
And a tail of 2 6.
4 and 2.
4 and 2.
3 and 1.
3 and 1. Okay. Here's what I need to do. I just texted you a link. You are all getting transformed into animals for this on a randomly generated list. So these are all CR1 creatures, and you'll be using the stats of these creatures for the game. Now, I will tell you, you retain all of your mental abilities, so your character stats, all your physical characteristics go in here. All of the items you're carrying get absorbed into this form, so it counts for your like an arcane focus, but you can't use any inventory because it is now kind of melded into this form. You can still cast spells. I'll tell you, you can still speak. And as long as your character of choice has hands that can do somatic components, that's fine. But here are the animals that you rolled. So Delta, you are a giant toad. You can look that up. Indigo is a warhorse.
Yeah.
Hattie is a lion.
Hurt, though.
Hattie's a lion.
Okay.
Garrett is a giant eagle.
God damn it, Garrett.
McGruber is a giant vulture.
Damn.
Oh, bird off.
And Ovi is a tiger.
And I'm a freaking toad?
A giant toad, though.
Well, that doesn't sound great.
The next thing I need you all to do is roll a d4 and a d6. And this, in similar fashion, tell me the 2 numbers that you got.
2 ones.
Okay.
4 and a d6.
Yes, a d4 and a d6. Tell me what you got on the 4 and what you got on the 6.
4 is a 2. 6 is a 6.
Okay.
My D4 is a 4. D6 is a 2.
Okay.
2 and 5.
Okay.
My D4 is a 2. My D6 is a 3.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, there we go. Loaded.
Do you want to use we can do physical ones if you want.
I got a 2 and a 1.
Okay. as I'm pulling this up, go ahead and pull up the stats. I sent you a link in our group text thread to the D&D Beyond Beast page. You can look up the stats for your animals there. What we are going to do is, what you just rolled is everyone on campus is going to get transported to a random hex in the wild. And so...
You better be in a swamp playing Toad.
All right, so let's see, Gruber's 4-2. So you're in 20.
Damn, I can swallow things.
Carrots.
Whoa, big Kirby
2 and
energy.
3 is 9.
Skink.
Just hold it in your mouth.
Let's see.
Wow.
Ovi is 2 and 6, which is 12.
When in college.
This is crazy. Not
This is going to be really interesting. Let's see.
No wonder
Indigo.
people had a hard time hanging on
Delta
to
is
it.
1 and 1, or Hattie's 1 and 1. Delta's 1 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez, Delta. So you're in the coast here. Indigo
Vultures
will
have
be
pack
at
tactics. I'm gonna have to
7.
hook up with some of my native vulture brothers in the
Hattie,
desert.
This is where the vultures were.
Yeah.
2 and 5.
Little stinky
which is
guys.
11. Okay, and the last thing I need you to do is roll initiative using your beast form stats. So you're just add your dexterity for however your beast form works.
I'm very disoriented. I'm at 6.
Okay.
Okay, so whatever my dex is, that's what I add to it.
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
For this.
7.
Was it
7.
7?
Oh no.
Well, that's low for you.
I'm a horse.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, mine?
No, the horse.
Okay,
You're right.
yeah.
That's sorry. I guess that would make sense.
Sorry, 2.
Whoa. Okay. Shelby Bryan, what'd you get for initiative?
15.
Ooh, there you go.
10.
What?
Like
Okay.
a natural one?
Now, Shelby, I'm going to tell
I
you,
rolled a 2.
because you retain your mental abilities,
Dex?
you can add your proficiency bonus to any roll you make during this, which is right now a +3, I think.
Okay. Will I also, Jimmy, still get my, hang on, I don't even know the name of it, so don't let me ask a question.
You're welcome.
Ooh, do we have like a sepia filter going?
My terrain advantages and stuff?
Yes, that'll be your proficiency bonus for the sake of this game. So, here's how the game works. Behind all of this, many of the students that you have met have also been transported all over the campus and are also looking for the pink skink. So, on your turn, you're going to roll an investigation check, and you can use your personal stats for that since that's a mental thing. Based on what you roll will determine how much information that you get, all right? If you roll a 10 or less, some bad things are probably going to happen because there are malevolent creatures out here. You might have enemies that you encounter who are trying to eliminate you from the competition. You might have allies. I will tell you if you have allies that you can have that might work with you to get advantage on that roll. So I'll tell you on your turn what else is around you. But less than 10, you're going to have to more defend yourself than necessarily look for the skink. If you get 11 to 15, I will tell you whether or not the skink is in the hex that you are currently occupying. Okay. Yes or no. If you roll a 16 to 20, I will tell you if the skink is present in your current hex or any hex that's touching it, and I'll tell you which one it is.
Okay.
Okay? If you roll over a 20, I will tell you where it is on the map, but I will text it to you so only you know. Okay? So on your turn, you make the investigation check. You can then decide if you want to use your action to move to another hex, or if you have found the skink, if you want to try and capture it and you tell me how. And again, you can use magic to a degree. We might have to fudge some of these rules a little bit. until you decide kind of what you do. And along the way, we'll see kind of what happens. Does that make sense?
Do we still have things in our inventory?
You
Like
do,
weapons
but
that-
they can't be utilized. So things that might benefit you, for example, if you have a ring
Like a javelin.
of detection, nope. So that would be a weapon. You would have to use your natural weapons for that.
Oh.
But if you have something that gives you a +1 to your armor class, then that would apply. Does that make sense?
Or like
But
a
you can't
dagger
you
or
can't
a-
pull out weapons, right? You have everything about this is supposed to be natural. You're supposed to become one with nature.
Do we still have our bracelets on?
Yes, and I will say that you can activate them. And if I were, just to be clear too, because I haven't actually put these in, these tell each other that you're in trouble, but they don't necessarily tell them where you are. Is that
Say
right?
who is in trouble?
Yes. I'll tell you who's in trouble. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Hattie, you get to go first. Roll an investigation check.
Yes. This is
And you said I can add my proficiency?
Yes. Even if you already have proficiency, I'll let you double it. I don't.
Oh, Jimmy! I just fucking nat 20'd that shit.
Did you already? Okay. Now, just because you know where it is, you still have to get to it. So, here's what you
Wow.
need to know. You are currently in hex number ? Where are you?
11.
You're in the coast, right?
Yeah.
So I will tell you, you have an ally in this, so you could have rolled with advantage. You didn't necessarily need to. And since you rolled a natural 20, I will tell you, I'm going to text you where the skink is.
Okay.
If this is over really quickly,
Wow.
I'm sorry, but this is the point, right?
Okay, so we're a team, right? We're not competing. Indigo doesn't really know how to do this.
I mean, there's only one winner of this.
Well, I mean,
Don't forget, this thing has one of the special warp-de-doo things attached
snarls.
to it.
and you have to know that your horse doesn't know that she knows where the skink is. So even though we're gonna watch her go somewhere,
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right, I can
So
still see her move, and then
You have-
pretend I didn't see that.
you have information. You can use your action to move or do something inside the hex. And options conclude, you don't have to just do those. If you want to attack somebody or fight something or look for something, you can do that as well.
You said I have an ally in this hex. Who is
You
it?
do. It's Mayhem.
Oh.
Who's that?
He is currently
Big
a
hot one.
vulture.
Oh.
And you're a lion?
I'm just gonna not do that. I'm just gonna go to, let's see. Can I go to the grassland next door, please?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Okay. Next up is Delta.
Okay.
You are in hex number 1, the coast. Make an investigation check. Actually, let me remember this. Also, you have an enemy in this hex with you. So you have to make this roll with disadvantage because they are also trying to find this.
Okay. Do I add anything?
yeah, your investigation.
Your characters, investigation.
Yes, I don't know if that was my best stat.
I got an
It's
11.
like you played this game.
11. So I will tell you,
Yeah.
the skink is not in your current hex.
Okay. Does it take the normal 3 hours to move across
No,
these things?
no, that's again where we're going to suspend reality a little bit.
Okay, cool.
So basically, I'm going to give you like 5 rounds, and then we'll see. If nothing happens, then we'll
We'll go from there.
We'll go
okay.
from
Okay. I would like to go.
squish.
Do I know? Do I know what quadrants are, or if would I know I'm going to the grassland? Or the hill
It's
or
pretty
the top?
obvious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to go toward the hill.
Okay. Sounds good. Garrett, your turn. With Indigo on deck. Garrett's in number 9. I'll tell you have an ally in number 9. So you can roll with advantage.
So I'm rolling
This is
investigation,
actually-
but I'm using the Eagles.
No, investigation, you can use Garrett's stats for investigation. The ally in here is your RA, the elvish girl with the rose in her hair that does all the elemental magics.
Got it. We'll use that advantage. 16.
16. I will tell you, actually, again, at the risk of giving it away, I will text you the skink. Or what I'll tell the table, the skink is in one of the 7 hexes, either the one you're in or the one around. I'm going to tell you specifically where it is.
Garrett?
Oh, okay.
I'm texting you right now.
Garrett, are you in the middle?
Yeah, force 9.
Wow, you really like...
Gotta touch them all.
Yeah, like, what? That's not helpful.
We'll touch them all.
Got it.
Okay?
I'm definitely watching where Hattie moves too.
I'm a vulture. I just flew up like 800 feet. I'm just staring at Hattie.
Oh, I am not.
Well,
Like,
good news is
Obi
wherever
not.
Garrett goes next is probably where the skink is.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you want to troll these
What do you wanna do?
motherfuckers?
I cast invisibility on myself, and then I can.
Can I, is it an action to like talk to someone?
You,
who?
how long of a conversation are you wanting to have? Again,
Just
this is
be
like,
like,
it's going to take you a while to
like
move
a-
between hexes. So yeah, talk to him.
I was just gonna be like, hey, where are you thinking? Like, should we split up? I go this way, you go that way.
She is currently a giant wasp. And so as you two are flying around, she kind of laughs. You know, she's in a higher class than you. This isn't her first time in the hunt. And she wants to say every, like, good game. Like, not everyone for themselves, but, you know, this isn't life or death. This is fun. So, you know, may the best person win.
All right. Well, I'll be like, well, good luck to you. I'm just gonna see what I can find, and then I head north to Grassland 13.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Indigo. You're in the mountains.
Is that where Hattie is?
Yeah.
No, Hattie's up in 13.
Oh. Got a 12.
Yeah, they're both in the grass.
Is that where the skink is?
Oh, do I have an ally?
Yes, I'm going to say you have an ally. It's Rampart. And I don't think you've made an enemy of him, so I'm going to say sure, you have...
I definitely could play him. But
He's
I
just a
didn't.
shittier elephant.
Okay, then I got a 29.
It's like a tapir.
29 investigation. All right.
Looking at the theater like somebody.
Something like.
And I will... So I'm going to text you where it is.
Okay, just in case I don't already know.
Right?
Good God, how are we figuring it out so fast?
We all rolling
well.
super high.
We rolled.
Thanks, level 11. Did the proficiency bonus go up at 11?
I
Or does it go up at
guess.
15?
I feel like mine went up. I
I don't
didn't get
think-
any new spells. Does that seem right to you?
Yeah, for arcane tricksters, they just half casters follow a different schedule.
I didn't even get it a higher level.
Yeah,
I get,
half
like,
casters
anything.
just won't. All right.
Well, I can move one.
Yes.
Let's go towards the Desert Six.
Okay. All right. Ovi and then MacGruber.
Would it be possible for me to cast a spell and investigate? Or what are the
I will. You can always. Let's say investigating is free,
Okay.
and then you can decide what to do with your action.
Okay, so I first am going to cast Long Strider on myself. So
Okay. I'll let you travel 2 hexes with that.
Okay, and then
Wow.
do investigation. So let's try this.
Let me see if you have. You have an ally. Zinmoira's in this one with you.
Zen.
Oh, nice. Okay, come on.
Can I keep my hair as a toad?
Yes.
Nice.
Like he
8.
did as an alligator.
8.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna remember what else.
It's not good.
You are going to get attacked, since you have an ally here, you are going to get attacked by some local animals.
Okay,
Right.
I'm a tiger, so
Yep.
Flora, fauna.
So I'm going to say a 10 to hit.
that misses.
Okay. So you were able to dodge it as a tiger. I'm basically just using a generic predator stat.
That's
okay?
fine.
All right, and so you can use your action then to. So I'll let you go 1 hex, count spell, and then this if you can do 2 hexes, like you can do a spell and 1 hex.
Then, honestly, I don't think he would know where anybody is. But I think he would go 11 to the coast. And then, oh wait, I get 2?
You get 1 because you cast the spell.
Okay, yep.
Wait,
okay.
why were you gonna get 2?
Oh, wait,
Because
you're right
I
here.
cast
Sorry.
Long Strider. and
Sorry, you're in the swamp. I did MacGruber.
Where am I? Yeah.
I'm going to say Caraway's in the swamp, so I'm going to say she is an ally to you. She
Okay.
likes you.
Great. I'm going to go to 11.
Just
Okay,
like me.
sounds good. All right, MacGruber.
All right.
Let's see. You're in the mountain. Moira's in the mountains with you. Sorry.
Okay.
So you can get advantage on this check.
Okay. Skills.
Keep getting the little one here.
Just because you got your dice in there.
I got 13.
13. So I'll tell you the skink is not in the mountain hex.
Roger that. I am going to.
Because this is a game, you don't have to suspend reality that you don't know they're nearby. Like
Yeah, I'll
you
go.
can just
I'll
play.
go to the grassland.
Okay.
It's
Wow.
getting kind of loud in the grasslands.
Yeah.
All right, Hattie. I do need you to roll an investigation check, regardless of what you know.
Would the pink skink like move out of the hex?
So how?
It's mobile.
If only we had a trap for it.
19.
I
19.
asked.
Okay, you know that you know the same information I already texted you. So, would you like to try?
I would.
Okay, you spot it. You spot the pink skink in the grasses. What would you like to do?
Does she see any of us also arrive?
No, not right now.
All right.
So I have all of my stats, right?
Correct. Except for your physical stats.
Like stealth.
Oh,
No,
you know
you.
what? Yeah, no,
You.
your stealth would be your animal form.
Okay.
Actually, you have an enemy in this. You have an enemy in this hex. So actually, I need you to roll with disadvantage on that investigation.
Oh, then it was 16.
Great. So same thing. You're good.
Okay. Hang on, I just accidentally closed my lion tab. Okay.
You got a light on your shirt?
Would you allow me to use my performance?
Okay. What are you trying to accomplish?
Okay, wait. I have some like foundational questions. Does the skink know that we're hunting it? Like, is the skink
I'm
part
going to
of
say,
this?
as
Is
you
it-
study it, it appears to have no superior intelligence. It's an animal. And
Okay.
it has the intelligence of a lizard. So,
What's the size of this thing?
8
Okay.
inches. Yeah.
Like it can't fly or like jump super high or.
You've
Okay,
seen no
you know what?
evidence of
Then
that.
you just
That was good.
fuck it. I'm gonna use my stealth as a lion. I'm gonna crouch in the grass,
Okay.
and I would like to pounce on it
Okay.
and hold it in my mouth, but not chomp it.
Got it. So what you're describing is a grapple, right? So you'll do a strength check versus its dexterity, and whoever wins, kind of either you catch it or it disappears. So roll for your strength.
Okay, Hattie has a +1 on all checks. Do I still have it for the lion?
Sure. I mean, here's the thing. It's the strength. Yeah, because you're magically augmented. Do it.
16.
16. It rolled a natural 20 to evade you. So you did not catch it. It slithered away. But you can try again on your next turn. If you would like to move, you can, but that's your action is going after it.
Who else is here?
Garrett and
Who's all going to
MacGruber.
be there?
Huh?
Who's all going to be there?
Well, Garrett and MacGruber are there. Also, the Minotaur from the Auric is also in this hex, trying to find it the same way. So you're also trying to avoid him, and we'll see how that
I
goes.
literally don't know who that is, but that's so cool.
I don't think you know. Yeah, I think some of the Auric crew knows.
Okay.
Delta, your turn, and then Garrett.
I texted you a question that might be
Okay.
on my turn.
A
Yes.
little higher this me.
Yes, okay.
hmm
Would they remember that I've told them that at some point?
That was universally
That you've seen a pink
known.
skink before?
Like,
Oh, okay.
everybody knows
Oh,
that.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Then I could have just asked. I'm sorry.
So if we all know that, then what is it?
Snarl's Magnify Magic. You all know that, right? All right, so you can roll an investigation check here in the hill. You have an ally in here. Virik is in here.
Oh, great.
And I don't think he has any particular reason not to.
There is no reason I would know that it's in the grassland yet, right?
No, but again, we're playing a game. He's a giant ape right now.
Well, I will, since I don't know it's in the
So you-
grassland, I would have rolled an investigation check.
Yep.
And I got a,
You can do it with advantage because you have an ally here who's helping you look.
I got a 16.
16. So I will tell you, because everyone now knows this, the skink is not in any of these 7 hexes.
Okay. Then I'm going to just, who's in the desert?
Indigo.
Hey. And I would, I'm going to go to the desert.
You would
Okay.
sense my presence
Okay.
for sure.
Yo,
All right.
indeed.
Garrett. So I do need you to roll an investigation check. You can do so with the. I'm going to have you roll a straight roll because you have allies and enemy. Actually, the Auric would consider you an ally, so you can roll with advantage. Everyone in this hex is an ally to you.
Fucking Hufflepuff energy.
Huh?
Should have rolled with advantage.
17.
That's what.
17. The skink, you spot it. It is in this grassland. You can try to do anything you want to try and capture it,
Okay.
or whatever you want to do.
Was that investigation my action, or
No,
can I get
that's
an action
free.
bonus?
So really, the reason I'm having you roll, even though you know it there, because if it's under 10, you might have to spend your action doing something else than looking for it.
Got it. I would like to.
Indigo's next, and then Obi.
I would like one
A large pink
hot-
skink.
cheesy crust.
And I.
Did you use an investigation for your kid or for yourself?
I would like to
No.
cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Can you do what?
I would like
Cast
to cast
Hypnotic
Hypnotic Pattern.
Yep.
I'm not doing it wrong. I just did puzzle it.
Pretty much central on the thing, but it's also a range, a 30-foot cube. So if that hits anyone else, it might hit anyone. Might hit other people.
I'm going to say you're alone in finding this. What kind of save does it have to make?
A Wisdom save.
Okay, it rolled a 14.
That fails.
Okay. So it is charmed by you, or is it stunned?
It's stunned. Yeah, it's pretty much incapacitated. Creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by a spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay.
It ends if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to wake it out of its stupor. And it's a concentration of 2 minutes. So now I would like to swoop down and pick this thing up with my talons.
Okay. As you swoop down and pick this thing up with its talons, you jostle it just enough to get out. It shakes its head, and even though you are technically clasping it, it disappears.
Yes, damn it.
And it is somewhere else on campus.
Damn it, Brian.
I gave it a shot. You know. Sorry,
I
guys.
have to figure
No,
out
that's
where-
very reasonable. I think we just learned something, but I haven't.
I feel like ingesting it is the way to go.
Or maybe not physically touching it. Is that possible?
Where'd it go?
It just
We
teleported.
don't know.
Okay. Indigo,
No,
your turn.
son of a bitch.
You're in the center. Let's do it.
All right, investigation with advantage.
Let's see, where are you at? You're in the desert with Ollie.
And here, okay,
Oh, yeah, and Delta. Yep.
29, please.
Wow, again. All right, I'm going to tell you exactly where it is.
I'd like to go east.
Okay. To the forest. All right, Ovi.
I am going to move down to the grassland and do an investigation.
You'll need to do investigation in the current hex you're in.
Even though
And
I already
then-
did once.
You didn't, not for the coast,
Yeah.
right?
No,
You did the
you
swamp.
did it in the
Told me
swamp
where
and
it
then moved
was
to the
before.
Oh,
You
I'm
moved to
sorry.
the coast.
Correct. Yep. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No,
investigation
it's
for me is
very
less about kind of order of operations and more about the extent of what you
But you can
learn.
help me catch it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Okay,
I don't
sorry,
know. Would Jimmy let me
investigation.
tell my ally before I left?
Can you what?
Would Jimmy let me tell my ally where it is before I
Since you're in
left?
Sure.
the same quadrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're besties.
6. Okay.
I'm not doing well with this. In this,
I thought you had decent intelligence. What's
Delta, check
happening?
your phone.
I do. I rolled 2s and 1s.
Oh.
Oof. This thing does attack
Okay.
you.
It's okay.
The natural predators do.
I'm kind of in a beast mode right now. It's okay.
You take 9 points of damage as something attacks you.
What? Nope. What was the AC? What was the hit?
I'm sorry. It was an 18 plus 4 is 22.
Yeah. Order of
He
operations.
didn't have to
Right.
ask.
No, that was fine. Sorry. You're right. I assumed
Mm-hmm. That hit.
You
So
were
what did I
a
take?
total.
you took 9 points of damage.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, but you can move with your long strider up to 2 spaces.
I am going to actually charge down to Desert 14.
Okay, great. All right, MacGruber. Investigation, please. And then we're back up to Hattie.
What?
Fail.
So bad.
What a loser.
My
It's
best
like
was
you have a whole thing
23.
where you can roll.
23?
It.
All right, I'm going to tell you where it is.
Just rolled it in a crack.
Yeah,
Should be ashamed.
it wasn't even a number. It was just like the point of.
Okay.
All right, I would like to. Let me go to my spells.
Hattie, if you want to go ahead and roll for your investigation,
Okay,
you can
for-
do so with advantage.
For the same vibes as Ovi's Long Strider, if I as a bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Oh my
that works.
gosh.
So you can move 2.
Alright.
Well, if you cast a bonus action spell, yeah, I'll give you 2 still.
Okay. Due East.
Okay. Very good. Hattie and then Delta.
I got another natural 20.
Woo! Okay. We'll tell you where we go. You're killing it. Where was this last game?
Don't know. Not here though.
It was not I.
Okay. I'd like to move to Mountain 20, please.
Okay. Delta.
Why do I feel like he's just gonna like stir it up and it's just gonna move again?
I don't need to investigate since
Since you know it's not there. Well, I still need to know what happens to you while you're there. What'd you get?
Plus 11 to intelligence?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. How?
Studying.
She's
you
smart.
get,
Rogues are increase like that's okay. Do we
What'd
need to
you
move
get?
this forward?
No.
Okay.
I just
Investigation.
pushed it.
And you have an ally in the
and then when I
desert,
lifted
so
my
you-
butt and was
Investigation,
pushing, it was a terrible way to
Okay, 7 plus 6.
Okay.
I know where it is.
Okay. You're told. All right. Do you want to move then?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Okay.
it.
All right. Garrett and then Indigo.
Uh, 19.
19. All right. It is not in any of the 7 hexes you're in or around you.
They are not cats.
Got it. Let's go down to desert 14.
Okay. Great. Indigo. Oh, let's see what's happening in forest here.
Yeah,
You have an ally here, so you can roll with advantage.
22.
22. All right. You don't. The information has not changed.
Okay, let me expeditious retreat to Hill 19 then.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. Ovi, then MacGruber.
I have an ally.
You
correct?
do have an ally. Yeah, I'd say 2 allies, so you definitely get... Oh, there it is.
Finally, so that's a 22.
All right, I think everyone has pretty much figured out where it is. It's in hex 22, so
Okay.
I'll just say it out loud. You can move 2 spaces.
I can. I will do that.
Get there. Okay, MacGruber, you are in the hex. I do need you to make an investigation check. I will tell you there's neither... I ran out of players, so there's neither an ally or an enemy in this hex. So
I'm
it's
in
straight
it.
roll. Well, actually, yeah, allies. So you have.
Okay.
So I'm going between 2
Who's
screens
this
here.
guy?
Yeah, you can work on it together.
All right. So advantage for investigation.
I'm currently researching.
Pink skinks? Because I couldn't find it online.
No.
16.
Careful what you
16. All right, nothing bad
Careful what you're
happens.
looking at.
You spot the skink in the forest.
All right.
If you'll remember, this forest hex was the one with the spiders in it.
Oh,
Remember? So, not that it's going to really matter right now, but
fuck.
what would you like to do?
I would like to cast levitate on it.
Okay. Yes. You see it float up in the air as you walk up to it or fly up to it in your vulture form.
And I'd like to just leave it levitate. I'm not going to try to touch it right now. I'm just going to wait till I can investigate it more. Because I don't think I can do that again right now.
Well, tell me what you're looking for.
I don't know anything about its magic at all.
Do you want to do an Arcana
Yeah,
check
yeah.
or a Nature check?
Yes. Arcana probably.
Okay, do an Arcana check. I'll give you that.
Oh, I did get a 19.
no, it was totally an 18.
Not if you did that
It
last
fell in
time.
that, well, no, last time it was at
On
that.
a corner.
Conveniently, that's a 27.
27. This, as much as it looks like a natural creature, it is not. It is a fully magical being, and you'll remember that the essence of this creature is basically a manifestation of the snarl itself. So it is basically pure magic that's somehow been given this kind of minor autonomy. It's truly a marvelous creation that Beladros Witherbloom was able to infuse these 2 entities somewhat together. With a 27, which is substantial, I will tell you there is something that is nagging in the back of your mind about what Dean Osgamod said, that the only one with the true heart of Witherbloom is going to be able to do this. And understanding the tenets of the Witherbloom philosophy is going to be key.
All right.
That is all I'm going to let you do this turn, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
that was a lot.
I'm just gonna protect it, but keep it levitating and make sure there's nothing it can interact with.
Okay, you can do that. Hattie, your turn. Your investigation check. And then Delta's on deck if you want to go ahead and roll.
Oh, you're up.
Do I have allies?
It's
Sorry,
me.
he was talking to us. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. We were
Yeah.
having a
Yeah.
sidebar.
You have an ally in this hex. Are you in
Okay.
the desert? No. Where are you? Forest? You
Shelby's
have
in
a-
Mountain 20.
Mountain 20. So yeah, Zinmore is in this hex. So you have out. Really, we're just trying to eliminate any attacks on you. So
13.
great. So you know it's not currently in the mountain hex. You can know that.
I'd like to go to the forest, please.
Okay. Good job. Delta and then Garrett. Vivara is in this. So the Elven.
The hot one?
Mm-hmm. So if you roll an investigation check. And then Garrett.
Again, doesn't
She
narrow
is
it
like a
down.
monster, she has blushes.
17.
Okay. So it's not in any of these 7. You know
I'm
that?
going to go up to Grassland 13.
Okay. I will just remind you, you know you have an enemy here. Actually, you're in the Oryx, so he'd be in here. All right, Garrett, your turn. In the desert, you have an ally here as well. This is the R.A. Brilly, who is in Lorehold with the missing eye and the cool triangle tattoo that she can see through on her hand.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. It is not in any of these 7 hexes.
I am going to go down to the grassland 15.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Indigo, and then Obi.
You guys are going to fuck this up, and I'm just going to position myself.
Wow.
Okay, I got
Wow.
I'm glad you said
26.
that 2
Do I have
hexes
a-
away from me.
Huh?
Do I have a...
Yeah, well, and because you cast Expeditious Retreat, nothing's changed. You can go here, and I'll give you an action if you want to try to catch it. It is levitating in front of a giant vulture, you know as MacGruber.
Oh gosh, I had an idea, but I wanted to talk about it. So it's magic, how to catch magic, wither blooms like growth and decay.
Ovi and then MacGruber are next.
Oh, don't mess it up. We'd like to do an Arcana check.
Okay.
How to capture a magic snarl.
I can't let you do that check because no one in the history of the multiverse has ever asked or answered that question.
Including the DM.
What?
That tells me a lot.
Right? Snarls are incredibly rare. As a matter of fact, Strixhaven may have the only ones. And they've been studied for centuries and very little has been learned about them.
Then
And nobody, beside of you guys and a few very select others, even know that the skink is a snarl.
then maybe like how to capture magic.
Okay.
28.
28.
Well done.
Magical creatures, especially ones from the Feywild, again, you're half elf, so you've got some kind of Fey knowledge, are tricky. And usually capturing them is less about dominance or superior strength or cunning, and more about solving a puzzle. It's usually doing something unexpected.
Okay. I do not want to
Now that's
try-
just a check. I let him do a check. If you want to actually do an action, I'll give you that too.
I don't think I do want to do anything
Okay.
unexpected.
Or just hovering around the skink itself. Okay,
Okay.
what do you want? I
And
do need
just-
you to make an investigation check.
Yes. Come on.
Okay, you're safe.
17.
Yeah. You're looking at the skink.
Just to be clear, it's just the 4 of us in this section? Is there
Right.
else?
There's no one else around.
Okay.
There are some spiders up in the trees, but they're leaving you alone.
They've got it. I don't actually want the skink. I want to get close enough to it and then cast my wish spell.
Whoa! Okay, and what do you want to wish for?
Tomorrow morning, when I wake up, I want to wake up in the completely unharmed body that I lost. I want
Great.
to race everything back.
You want to be a Kalishtar again.
And the same, like, undetectable body that I lost.
Okay. As you do this, now in your animal form, you didn't really inherit any of your features, especially your wood elf features. But you all, the three of you, let's see.
Tomorrow morning I wanted to do it, not right now.
I know, but you cast the spell.
That's true.
And the spell is tied to your tattoo.
Okay, I was just making
now,
sure.
Now, as you all remember, your tattoos go from like the center of your forehead down behind your ear to your base of your neck. You see in your tiger form this light trail light up, begin to flare brightly, and you begin to see it almost like a wick of dynamite. It does everything but the last little swirl right at the base of your tiger neck, and you are positive your wish has not only been cast correctly because the skink is within a few feet of it, but that what you have wished for will happen. Not all of the magic of the tattoo is gone, but that is the only time that a wish spell is available to you.
Got it.
The temporal magic will still apply.
Okay.
Well, guess who's out of the tat pack?
Cool.
I still have a tat. It just doesn't do a wish. It's levitating. People are analyzing. That's my turn. I'm actually just going to stand around and
Love
watch.
it. Congratulations.
That's all I'm going to do this turn.
All right. MacGruber, your turn, and then back to Hattie.
I will just take my turn to give my Arcana lowdown to both OV, Indigo, and just be like, someone with the purest heart of Witherbloom, it's this whole thing, like, I'm not going to touch it. I think we got to wait for the fairies.
Do you remember what they said about the purest heart of Witherbloom?
I don't know shit about
It's like
Witherbloom, honestly.
growing
Their grandma's really mean. This place is weird.
Alright, so
So I'm just like waiting for old Pinecone and Delta to show up. So
that's you, your pine cone.
She's right there, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I'll say that.
Just do your thing.
This guy has just fucking guided me 82 times in the last 30 months. I'll Pinecone her for sure.
I know you weren't here last time, but I literally control a sphere of annihilation.
So like watch it.
I mean, that's a cool choice to make, my guy. Let's do it.
All right. So are you gonna hold an action, or are you seriously just gonna?
Yeah.
Just gonna wait. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
All right. Then back to Hattie. You are seeing the skink right in front of you, levitating in the air.
Do I have to investigate it then?
Yes. Please do roll an investigation check just to see if the spiders attack.
23.
Yeah, you're fine.
The skink is here. Okay, I'm gonna go up to the skink and I'm gonna kind of like bow down in front of it, and I'm gonna say, "Hello, friend. It's me."
Yeah, girl.
Worst introduction ever.
Yeah, boy. No, you're right. It's me, a daughter of Witherbloom. Can I take you to safety and restore the grade name of this school?
That's beautiful. The creature licks one of its eyes and is just kind of like floating in the air, kind of doing barrel rolls. It appears to pretty much not understand you or acknowledge the offer that you have made. It responds as if an animal is caught in a levitation spell.
Motherfuckers.
Right?
Delta? You can do advantage because the Minotaur's in there.
No, 15.
Okay, you're
whatever.
fine. You know where he is. Just moving over.
Moving over to 20.
All right. Garrett? Down in the grasslands. Here's a question. Is Jaxie an ally or an enemy to you?
Oh, God.
Have you ever had an interaction with her?
No, I've never had a bad interaction with her.
Oh, so just because you've never personally had a bad interaction with a Nazi, that doesn't make you enemies?
Well, it's not how you feel about her. It's how she feels about you. Would she consider helping you? I'm going to say that she is fairly collaborative on this process, so I'm going to say she helps you. You want to, just roll the investigation check, really, because this will help you in case you get attacked. She would help defend you, so that does make sense. So you can roll your investigation with advantage.
17.
Good, you're fine. So do you want to move or you want to stay here?
No, let's go to Desert 14.
Okay. Indigo,
That's me.
your investigation check, please,
I don't know.
with advantage.
Okay.
And then Obi with advantage.
I wish I had like.
I feel like the four of you are all in a row, so if the four of you that are standing around, so that's Hattie, MacGruber, Indigo, Ovi, y'all want to collaborate, y'all can. Nobody is kind of rushing in to do this, so y'all can brainstorm and figure out how you want to do this.
25. Do you want to have like a healing spell or like
Yeah.
Something like a wither and bloom spell? Yeah. It does both necrotic and healing?
You have that, but if you do, that'd be cool.
I don't.
I don't know. Do I think my mage hand would make it disappear? Or help and catch it?
I mean...
You can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds. That doesn't really say.
Doesn't really say. I mean, your guess is as good as any. We only had one...
I don't want it to disappear.
Well, here's the thing, though. She grappled it, and it... No, she missed it. She did miss it, right?
Garrett, no, who grappled it? Garrett did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
He grappled it and it teleported, but before that, somebody else got close to it.
Hattie got close.
Close,
Yeah.
but it didn't.
And then it didn't teleport.
So we... Okay, so that... Never mind. That was bad theory. We know physical touch will do something to it.
Mm-hmm.
We know spells don't because it's levitating in front of us.
Mage hand is a spell.
Right. The only thing is, other than floating, it's not technically moving. So we know if you move it and it disappears, there's something else that we have to do next. That's okay.
I
does
think
Garrett
Jocelyn.
have his door? Can we try and like gust it into the bar?
Oh my gosh.
You have to have a door to put the key into. Would be the only downside.
I mean, I'm proficient with wood carving tools, so I can make a door in a tree.
Yeah.
You don't have any tools on you right now as an animal.
Fair, yeah, they're...
Good to know.
I'll use my talons.
All right, what do you want to do, Jennifer?
I want to mage hand grab it.
Okay. As you cast this and very gently try to grasp your hand around it, it does. You clasp it in your mage hand. It flops over on its belly, looks at you, and disappears.
It judged you and came up wanting.
Maybe
I should have stayed put.
Okay, well, I try.
Well, okay.
I think, hey, what if Delta or I catch it and then it does see that we are Witherbloom and then it stays with us?
That'd be boring. What would I even be here for?
That does seem like a possibility, but then why is it all students trying to find it?
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't this just a Witherbloom hunt?
Maybe this is a real, like, the Heir of Slytherin type of vibe.
Maybe.
But it could also be, like, it doesn't have to be, like, true bloodline. It could be, like, someone who is deeply connected and passionate about the school. I don't think it necessarily has to be bloodline, but I think in our case it would be.
9.
Uh-oh.
9. Spiders swoop down. Natural 20.
Okay.
Over, are you going to make it out of this?
Yeah. I mean, if I die, I just teleport back inside the
11 points of damage.
thing. Okay.
You can move if you want. Oh, again, you don't learn any information.
Actually, no. I'm going to cast a healing spell on myself.
Okay.
Since I have 1 hit point, and I don't want to be out of this yet.
Okay.
1 hit point?
MacGruber, your turn.
Alrighty. I will do my investigation. 25.
Okay. Oh, 25. Okay.
Do you want to tell any of us before you go?
I mean, the lady that just made it disappear. Yeah, of course I'm going to.
Okay.
After you guys didn't give me
Yeah.
any other ideas? Okay, cool.
No, I say see you in Hex 16. And I do south.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
And I am going to continue my expeditious retreat. I'm going to Forest 18.
Got it. All right. Hattie? Investigation check with advantage.
Could I hold a fairy while I expeditious retreat?
Hold a fairy. Oh.
Ooh. Well,
you
no
have to
one's a
hold what
fairy.
they are.
Everyone's an animal.
Oh yeah.
19.
Okay. It is not in any of these hexes here. Actually, did you say?
Huh?
Did you tell them where
Yeah,
it
I
was?
told them it was
Okay.
in 16.
So Hattie,
Right.
Garrett, and Indigo, you all heard that it's in 16, and I think you have no, who has the expedition retreat? You do.
No, that's Ovi, not me.
But Indigo does, right? Indigo also has it?
And
So Hattie, you want to move?
I'm just wondering, Jimmy.
Okay.
I, as a lion, can do a 10-foot running start and then long jump 25 feet.
Okay.
Would you consider letting me move more than one square?
Make a strength check.
Can I
with
make a
your lion
persuasion
stats.
check on you, Jimmy?
Well, I would say the eagle probably has a good case too, given that you're not obstructed and you have an incredible fly speed. Make a strength check. An athletics, well, just strength check as a lion.
How big are you?
You're going to need to roll over 20.
No.
I'm a giant.
Okay, so you can move one.
Okay,
I feel like that
can
could
I
be
go
more
to
like a
the
human.
19?
There we go. Yep. Delta?
Would I see people leaving the forest?
Sure, you're from a mountain view. Why not?
Sure.
Mountain is in Moira, so yes, you have advantage on this if you want.
Is there anything dead around me?
You can make an investigation check. Dead?
Well, there's about to be.
Um, 13.
Yeah. I'll say you find something. You find like a dead rabbit, something like that.
What you doing?
I don't want to eat it, but I do want to take it. But would I assume...
You're not even near it.
What?
the dead rabbit?
No,
Yes,
the
yes.
dead rabbit.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were talking about the skink.
But if there's a dead rabbit in this mountain, there might be a dead rabbit in the other mountain.
Oh, you're a giant toad. You can handle it.
Do I just put it on my back?
No, you
Put
can
it
just
on my
like
back? I
Sure,
don't
you can
know
take it
how.
with you.
It's like having
It's
it
disgusting,
hang in your
but
jowls.
sure, why not?
Okay.
It's dead rabbit
Okay.
in your jowls.
Okay. I take the dead rabbit
Okay.
and I go to Desert 14.
You can
Sounds
add
good.
that to your inventory.
Garrett, your turn, then Indigo.
I rolled a 15 for investigation.
Okay. It is not in the desert. I tell
Okay.
you have an ally here. You rolled with advantage, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh.
I would like to move to the grassland.
Okay, sounds good. Indigo, your turn.
Investigate it. Do I still have any friends?
Yep.
Yep. I'm with you.
That's a deep question.
Do
I'm
I have any
right
friends?
here?
28.
We've never left.
Okay. It is in Mountain X16. You know that.
Yeah.
Right? So you're moving down.
Yeah, let me eat.
Okay. We move 2 spaces. Ovi. Investigation.
Sorry. Investigate. Yes.
You
I don't know,
can
real
You don't
dice.
have any allies or
Okay.
enemies right now. So
Okay.
Straight
Well,
roll.
My
Investigation has been poor.
really bad. Real dice has been really bad. I'm gonna try this. 18.
18. All right. It's in none of these.
I don't know. I have faith in my friends here, so I'm actually going to go to Desert 14.
Okay.
And if you'll let me, I'm going to good game this giant toad dripping with entrails as she runs by.
Okay.
And cast Long Strider on her
Okay.
as well.
Right,
It
so
doesn't
you can
require concentration.
Just
Great.
kinda like a little
You can
axe
do too.
slap.
Yeah, you got this, girl.
Right. Great. MacGruber, you may roll an investigation check.
Yes.
Now in the forest, Eliwick is here.
Ow! Like double advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my friend from my one shot.
Mm-hmm.
I get 23.
Okay, so you still know where it is. You make your way over here.
Yeah, I'll do 2 movements there.
Okay. Hattie, back to you. And then Delta.
22.
Great. It's in Mountain Hex 16.
Yeah, I want to just go on down that way.
Okay.
Wait, is there anybody cool in this X?
Oh, I forgot. In Hill 19, actually, you have an enemy here.
Dun, dun,
This is the Goliath from the Auric. who
Also,
is-
don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Okay, he's your enemy.
So it's a disadvantage is the long and short of that.
Okay.
But we'll go ahead and let Delta make her move. What would you like to do? Can you
this-
make an investigation check with advantage, please?
17 plus 6, 23.
Okay. So you're good?
How freshly dead is this rabbit? Is it old
What
dead or
in
new
the
dead?
world?
New dead.
Like this. Stop. This is why people don't like our
I
school.
drop it.
Hour? Did you want it to be long dead?
No.
What do you want it to be?
I'm trying to revivify something for life and or for
Oh.
growth and decay.
Got it. So it
So
was
I need
not.
I
It
need-
was
I
not
need
killed
to
in the
be
last
fresh,
minute.
Fresh dead. Okay,
Right.
so I drop it.
Drop it. All right, but you
And
do
look
have
for an
expeditious
alive
retreat,
rabbit.
so you can get down to mountain if you want to.
Great.
Because you are flying. You're the fastest toad alive. Garrett, your turn.
I rolled in.
You again. Jaxie is here, so
You.
I rolled a natural 20, so
okay, good. You move down here.
yep.
Okay, Indigo.
Yep. Got a ally. So let's see if I can do better than 30. I can't. So I got a 30.
For investigation. Given that you made a 30, I'm going to let you get there and you find it. And I'm going to let you take an action with it because that's insane.
Cow.
You find the skink in the mountains.
How long between my turn and her turn?
4 people.
Like how many minutes?
What do you want to do?
I
Make me an
want
offer.
to kill a rabbit.
Okay. With a 30, I will say that you find a rabbit. You get there, find a rabbit.
Can I remind you that the entire instruction for this thing was not to hurt anything? Just, I know I'm not with you, but I just want to remind you of that based on our last interactions in this general area.
They're hurting it and insane.
Let's see what happens.
Who could have
Wait,
saved
wait,
you but
they said
I,
don't
your
kill
murderer?
Needlessly, senselessly, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Maybe this is.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Sorry.
Rabbits
I
have
don't know
very
how to
low
do
AC,
that.
I don't
and
know why I'm
you're a
talking.
creature.
I'm a team of bad ideas. So.
I mean, I can't promise.
Oh,
this is
for
gonna
my
work, but-
Yeah.
horse. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hoof that
Die.
thing.
Oh, your horse is trying to kill a rabbit.
Oh, I
Interesting.
don't like
I didn't
this.
think about that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's just doing a tap dance.
It's just what's.
13.
Okay, 13 hits.
It's just a golf kick.
And you don't even, it only has 1 hit point. So you
Big
freshly
hyena.
slaughter a rabbit.
God damn it.
Okay, Ovi, your turn.
I can't.
You have an
investigation.
you have an
He's
ally
like,
in
oh, we
this
killing
hex.
rabbits? Let's go.
Okay, good. Hopefully, I will need it. 12.
Okay, it's not in the desert.
I am going to follow my friends down to 16.
Okay. You see a freshly killed rabbit sitting in front of a skink
Let's make
with a
life and
toad right in
death.
front of it.
Life or death, baby. That's all I got.
Okay, MacGruber, you are there. You see the skink and the dead rabbit.
Just
Fast forward.
And most of your friends
Um,
in the Mountain Hex. Actually, guess who's in the Mountain Hex? Jordy is in the Mountain Hex.
Oh God.
Young Jordy.
Dude!
my guy.
Kind of
You guys gonna touch tips behind the rocks?
No, we're gonna like Spider-Man point at each other.
Hey!
So yeah, I think I'm pretty against the whole rabbit stomping I just watched. I don't know if this will work with Indeed, but I have the cantrip Spare the Dying.
Stop it!
Okay.
Let me do my thing.
Well, nothing is well, I guess the rabbit is dead. It is not
Okay,
unconscious.
okay.
So I think Spare the Dying you have to do on an unconscious creature.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be 0 hit points but not dead.
It basically stops
We're
death
walking
saving
into this
throws,
hex
right?
in
Yeah.
2 moves
Also,
and be
it's
like,
my rabbit, so leave it alone.
That's my dead bet.
like a zombie rabbit.
And we don't have access to our inventory, correct?
Right.
Oh no!
You can cast
Yeah,
spells.
you don't have any diamonds, bitch.
It's true.
Okay, well that was for nothing. So
Oh, not nothing. Just kidding.
I can't do anything with that without a diamond.
I have a plan.
I would like
Okay, but I have a plan.
to. I'm all in on this growth decay idea. I'm gonna try to build like a nest.
Okay.
That's gonna be my action. It's just accumulating bird miscellaneous stuff.
Okay. Make an animal handling check.
Oh no. Okay. And then the whole squad's here. Surely I get advantage, right?
No.
Okay.
Not on this.
Well, then I am going to burn one of my like flashes of genius or whatever. I actually think that only gives me a D4.
Your Lux. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a waste of time.
Okay. You make a nest.
Yep.
It does not respond well to that, or doesn't respond in any notable way. Hattie, your turn.
Oh, I do have luck.
Oh my gosh, you're not even
I'm burning the luck point.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I have to roll with disadvantage. 17.
Eliwick's in the forest. You can have advantage.
Oh, okay, then more than that. 20. Dirty 20.
All right. So it's in the
I-
Mountain Hex 16.
Yeah, I know. Hey, is there anything cool here?
This is the pixie, where you fought the pixies. This is where you transported out. Mountain 24 is where the negative plane is. So your amulet is kind of going crazy right now.
Sure.
Not full like
I can't do anything.
incredible, but you know you're close to that sphere here. But this is it's kind of a weird mirrored glen.
Do you think that could capture?
It has Pixie's Parasol in here, which was the herb you needed. It gives you flight for like a minute.
Is Jordy.
Yeah,
you eat
that. Yeah.
Okay, you can eat
Count,
it.
count.
I'll give you this since you know what it is. If you get it, I'll let you fly to the Mountain Hex.
Oh my god, am I a flying lion right now?
Yes, you are. But it only lasts temporarily, so as soon as you land, it's gone. But you
Flap,
only...
flap, motherfuckers.
What kind of
Okay.
animal is Jordy?
Ooh, good question. I actually do
A
know that.
weasel.
I don't think I want Jordy to be here for this.
Just because he's in this hex doesn't mean he's right with you. He is a tiger as well.
Okay. A lot of felines in this.
Yeah.
Okay. It is Delta's turn.
Well, I will go bury my rabbit.
Oh,
Can
it
I
didn't
just,
work?
like, narratively say that I fly into this hex as a flying lion? I'm feeling majestic as fuck. I arrive on the scene to see
Mid-barrel.
I was trying to
dead
be ultimate
rabbit in the
thing.
center of a circle of our friends and a horse with just blood on its foot.
Yeah, well, I was trying to do like the ultimate like healing of things, be growth and decay, life and death thing, but I can't do
Yeah,
that. So
I
I'll
look
just
to
bury it.
camera and say, these fucking guys.
I don't even mess with this game. I
Is
just
there
bury
Okay,
a
Garrett?
diamond in the mountain?
I mean, it would be a lot to look for if you want to. Garrett, what do you want to do?
But you don't do
I
anything.
would.
I can't do. Like, I don't know what to do. My
Well,
plan.
what is anybody gonna do?
Everyone's there. So, like, we don't really even need to do turns right now. What do you want to do?
Try to catch it for real, because I think that it might let itself be caught by one of
I
us.
think both of you should try to catch it, like a little like twin witches coming together.
Hold on, let me try. My plan is I'm going to try to talk to it. I would like to cast message to talk to this and say, I am a friend of Witherbloom. What do you need
Scared
from
and
us?
It's gonna run away.
But
Well, as long as you don't touch it.
It's gonna no.
Can I just go up to put my hand out to it?
It does not speak your language,
yep.
and so you get no response.
Rude.
It's the best you can hope.
Right? Anybody else?
I would like to cast my Eldritch Cannon in its protector form.
Okay.
Mostly to heal old Tiger Ovi over here.
Okay.
Thanks. So you get 1d8 plus 4 hit points.
Oh, nice.
Touch it.
God damn it.
I'm not trying. This doesn't let the dice roll.
Yeah,
I
just
keep
lands.
telling it. Yeah.
It just lands flat.
One plus
so
one.
that's 9. Yeah.
Oh, no.
If y'all are all, do y'all want a hint? Or
Can I?
Does my healing of Ovi tickle the skink at all?
it makes no effect at all.
Can I cast speak with animals, or does it not speak my language?
Wait, cast it. You're by a swirl. You don't need a fucking diamond.
Can we try?
Okay, I buried a stupid rabbit, and I do.
Okay.
It's like brush
It's
the
been over a
dirt
minute.
off.
It's been over a minute. I gotta kill another one. Just kidding. I don't want to.
I will say, as you revive this rabbit, you do lose a diamond from somewhere in your essence.
Fine.
I'll give you that.
That's fine.
The rabbit comes back to life and hops away, terrified of the horse.
As it should be. And then I just. I
But
want to do that right.
The
for
skink does not appear to notice or care
Okay.
at all.
The skink was looking somewhere else.
He wasn't even, he was paying attention.
It was like answering
We brought the
emails.
rabbit back to
But
life.
the
so I will
essence
rest.
of healing magic seems to have no effect.
Okay, that's great.
Touch it.
I don't.
Yeah.
Go for it, witches. I mean,
The-
we don't have any other idea right now.
Is speak with animals gonna work?
No, he said he didn't speak your language.
No, I speak with animals. Yeah, you can talk to it.
Okay, I cast speak with animals.
Okay. What would you like to say?
Hello, friend. It's me, a daughter of Witherbloom.
I would like to be. I am with you at this point. You're
And
speaking,
this
and I have.
big sister. Come with us, and we'll take you to safety and restore the great name of this school.
I would
But
like to.
You, she
I have
she
my hands out.
talks.
My tongue.
The skink talks back. She's like, kind of cocks her head. Bellatrix?
She's my grandma.
Bellatrix? Grandma?
Yeah, do you want to go see her?
Bellatrix?
Together?
Oh my god, this is some real.
Go see Bellatrix?
Yes, together, me and you, and Delta too.
With our powers combined, we can bellow this dross.
Want to go see Bellatrix?
Yeah.
What animal are you, Delta?
I'm a giant toad.
You're probably less scary than I am. I don't want to like put out a scary lion paw.
No, I have.
The skink jumps over to your lion paw.
It has one pink toe bean there.
Oh, to be.
Okay. Guys, what do we do now?
It flops over on its belly and goes like this. Like, puts its head and closes its eyes, kind of exposing its neck to you.
Oh,
And its
can I
underbelly.
give it a little pet?
It kind of looks up to you quizzically, like, go see Bellatrix. And kind of
Wait.
recoils again.
Oh, I think you have to kill it.
I think you do. Skinny like slice.
Oh God! No!
It's not a real animal. It's just magic personified, right? Be cool.
Oh
It's like a
no!
dissection in class.
I'm so out.
we do have our token murderer
Now again,
here.
nobody can understand what's going on but you.
Do we?
What do you want to do, Hattie?
Delta, I think it wants me to kill it.
The pink skink always leads back to Gran. We could just take her to Gran, right? We could.
Yeah, that's what I told it that I would do, is that I would take it to go see Gran, and now it's showing me its throat like it wants me to cut it.
I really hope we're interpreting this right, otherwise we are all psychos.
It is death and life here.
Can I just, like, take my little claw and just, like, give it a little teeny stroke and see what it does?
Are you trying to... What are you trying to do? Are you trying to hurt it?
If it's into it. No, I'm not trying to hurt it.
Into what?
What the kink bond is this? The skink should say
It's
harder.
starting to... You get the sense, as you're now speaking to it and your understanding of animals, that it thought you had a plan, and now you don't seem to be going through with it. It seems really confused.
Oh, no pain.
It's going to teleport.
If you don't
Do
hurry,
what?
If you don't hurry, it's gonna leave.
Do I try to do it? Do you want me to should I cut its throat, guys?
Of course.
I see do it. Death and life.
Okay. I fucking take my claw and give it a little slice.
Okay, as you slice its throat, all of you see
Damn it.
this, it's not blood that comes out, this bright
Bellatrix.
white light of the snarl. You see its little body go limp as the light kind of grows. It begins to envelop itself and the lion. In your paw, Hattie, you see it, actually you disappear. All of you see her and the skink disappear. And Hattie, you appear just outside of a little house that you've never seen before. And the skink, all of a sudden, gets stitched up, flips over on its back like nothing ever happened, and is sitting on your shoulder. You also revert back to your fairy form. You are no longer
thank God
a
you're
lion.
here.
And you see this cottage in the woods that is built to fairy scale.
Go up and knock on the door.
As you do, almost immediately, an old woman comes and answers the door, your grandmother Bells. She's dressed as you've always known her, in kind of simple garb. She has this long rustic staff. Her hair's kind of knotted and she's wind blown. And she says, "Oh, finally! It is... I knew it. I knew you could do it, Hattie. Get in here. Get in here. Come. And she throws her arms around you, gives you a big hug, pulls you back, looks you in the eye. You see this deep, ancient wisdom in her eyes, but a look of rare approval on her face as she escorts you in. The skink jumps off and begins to crawl around the room, crawls up onto Grandmother Bells. She kind of lovingly strokes it as if it's, a common pet. She has tea ready for you, and she says, sit down. This has been a long time coming. I knew you could do it. Tell me, how is everything going? What is the latest?
That was really fucked up.
Nobody really seems to understand what we do here. And what we embody as founder dragons here. We embody the balance between extremes. Everyone is so afraid of death and loss, but they don't understand that without death there is no rebirth. There is no cycle of life. Nothing can live forever. This is a lesson that only true Witherblooms are able to truly comprehend and embrace. And you did it!
Is that why you're trying to kill the Oracle?
I'm not trying to kill the Oracle. Who told you I was trying to kill the Oracle?
I mean, there's just a lot of stuff going on, and you seem like prime suspect number one.
Well, there is a lot going on. You're right. The Oracle, though, they come and go, and to be honest, after nearly 28, almost 2,900 years of being rebuffed as a school that's worthy of providing an oracle to this school, you know what? Maybe it's just not worth trying. I have my sights set on something a little bit bigger.
Bigger, like as in gargantuan?
Yes. Yes, of course. You know about this, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Delta told me a little bit about it, but I'd love to hear it from you.
Good. Yes. So the Demigoth is pointed in the right direction. It will make its way to Strixhaven, and then the cleansing will finally begin.
Good. Did you know that?
No.
Cleansing of the earth?
No, of this school that I am done with. The school that refuses to obey these simple rules of life and death. These ideologies that are outdated and archaic and against everything that we hold dear. Do you understand that several of my siblings are involved in magic that directly defy the natural order of things? And they have been allowed to perpetuate this for far too long. It is time for a rebirth. And I am so glad that you and Delta will be there as my lieutenants to protect our school from this, that we might be a part of ushering in this new world, this new season of rebirth, done the right way.
I guess we have different ideas about the natural order. Isn't the natural order of things to continue toward entropy?
Yes, absolutely. If that would have been allowed to happen, we could have just let it happen. But it needs a nudge, which is why that little were-raven girl was finally onto something. Mm-hmm. She was so talented, and I'm so glad that she was able to accomplish all that she did. She gave me the last pieces of what I needed. And actually, I'm glad you're here. And she flitters over to another side of the room, opens up a box, comes back, and gives you a scroll. And she says, here it is. Here is the ritual to opening up portals to the negative plane. Now listen, I need you and Delta to learn this, because as the Demigoth Titan approaches, we will need to set up our own defenses of Witherbloom campus. The negative plane, I've worked with Professor Spade of Threes. He's ready to release an army of the shadow monsters merely to hold the Demigoth at bay, and then they will retreat. And as those that are still worthy are able to come to us for refuge, we will have a space where we can then rebuild.
So who are you to judge who is worthy and who is not, and how are you completing this judgment?
I have no intentions of judging this. It is merely the strong who survive.
Who is worthy.
Right. It is the strong who will survive. Those who are strong enough and witty enough will make it. That's how all life works. Surely you haven't spent the last several hours as an animal or hunting animals your whole life to not understand predator and prey.
Yeah, but hunting has a purpose. It's not just
what
for
does hunting
my
do?
own intentions of what I think the world should be.
What does hunting accomplish?
I guess we're not going to agree on this because you're talking about hunting people, so I don't even need to go to this metaphor with you, truly.
I'm not hunting people. I'm creating a new environment. A new
I don't
world.
like the ethnic cleansing undertones of this.
Well, I don't expect you to violate your moral code. I don't need you to go slaughter innocents. What I need you to do is protect. That's what I've raised you to do. To use your skills to protect the things that are most important. And nothing is more important than the land that we have cultivated together.
What security do you have that the Demigoth isn't just going to come in and destroy this entire land and is only going to do what you want him to do? Or her? Them?
Well, the Demigoth is not after me. And if it follows its normal way of things, it will go find the one who made the pact with it, and it will either be delivered the souls it needs, or it will devour that individual where they stand. So
Right.
I don't need it to do anything other than follow its nature. That is one predictable thing about the animal and the kingdom of life. Is
Right,
everyone
and that person that
follows-
made the pact is
Jordy.
you want to say it together on 3, Grandma?
Jordy Knackles. Yeah, of course. Why do you think I brought him to campus? He has been an invaluable tool towards setting the stage for this.
Did you bring all of the Geordies to campus?
No, he's actually surprised me in his ingenuity, and I imagine he still has a few critical parts to play. But honestly, he's needed very little oversight. He's done quite a good job on his own.
And what was your plan with Kithri?
She was a master at rituals, and I needed, the ritual itself the first time was quite dangerous, and I needed to know that it was possible to replicate it without my near divine protections, and she proved that it was capable of that. And so as I refined it after watching her, I'm prepared to give it to you to replicate yourself.
Okay. And if I go along with this plan, how does that look?
Then you will be by my side as we rebuild the most powerful and influential magical school in the known multiverse, in history.
And that starts when?
Rebuilding will start right
I just
away.
want to put it on my calendar. Are we thinking 3 o'clock?
Full meal, good night's sleep, take over the world.
The Titan is still several months away from reaching campus, so now is the time to select your allies and those that you wish to spare, and to begin to fortify the campus.
And if I'm helping you, who can I trust?
Oh, good question. What would she say to that?
Yeah.
Hattie, I have lived a very long time, and I have survived as long as I have. I learned a long time ago, especially from my 2 oldest brothers, that trust is a weakness. And so, trust no one. Find allies. Find people with mutually beneficial goals. And when those goals are no longer aligned, walk away.
How do you feel about the Auric?
Auric have been a fantastic. Finally, someone has stood up to Shadrax and Velomachus. Finally, someone has stood up to what they have tried to do. They have ruined what we have tried to accomplish here.
And remind me of the things that they did that are ruining things?
Here they are boasting about being able to explore all of these magics, even the darkest magics, having demons, which I have no problem with. Osmagod is lovely and has been a fantastic ally in all of this. But preaching all of these dark rituals, and then my discovery of the negative plane gets shut down and is sworn to secrecy. Who are they to tell me what to do with my campus? Who are they? They think their decisions are all that matter. And I am done with it because they are not in the position of power that they think they are. And they are going to be held accountable.
So was the Auric your idea?
No, that was actually a brilliant invention of Geordie himself. Of course, it was when he went back hundreds of years ago, and it's grown into this magnificent movement that it is now. Between you and me, the Auric are a means to an end. Chaos is destabilizing, and as long as people are destabilized, they're never unified.
It's close to home.
While we're talking about Geordie, what do you know about his parents?
What, I think they're still, I don't know, in the plane of the hells in Asmodeus's, I don't know.
Yeah, have you ever talked to him for more than like 3 seconds? Because he pretty much is only caring about rescuing his parents.
Yeah, I've actually never had an interaction with him. I've just let him kind of do his things. It's been better that he and I are not directly associated.
Yeah, you guys should not chat. I think that would be a bad idea.
Well, unless he stands up against me, I have no reason to intervene in his process.
Don't you get a prize for getting the pink skink?
That's true. What do you think about the Te Video? How does that connect to this?
The Statera Opus? The amulet I've given you is far superior to that. The Te Video, that was to Galazeth. That was to keep him entertained and off campus. Well, that's what I always thought. Tana was always far more gracious and benevolent to her, I guess, benefit or fault, however you see it. But she understood me, and she understood what I believe is important. And she looks down at your amulet, sees that the wax it's been removed from it and is there. She's like, "So you found it. You did. Oh, good girl. You did. That can only help our cause. Excellent, excellent. Now we will know that we have something to our advantage. Do keep that safe. There will be a time to pull that out."
I got close to it, I think, but we didn't really find it, and I couldn't control it.
Ooh, make a deception check. Oh, I left my book downstairs.
It's an 8.
She's like, she gets really stern for a second. She's like, "I warned you about lying to me. Now where is it?"
I mean, you sound pretty powerful and knowledgeable. If you are, then why don't you know where it is?
She, as you kind of go toe-to-toe with her, she looks at you and she says, "There's fire in you. That's good. Keep your secrets."
You just got Frodo bagged.
And she looks at you kind of smirked like, "Okay, you're going to push back?" Like, it doesn't appear to be that important. Like, finding it will be an inconvenience, not an impossibility for her. But she kind of likes that you're showing her, you get the sense with your insight, that you're showing her that you can keep a secret, which is what she needs you to do right now. She's like, "All right, well, listen, we don't have much time. You've got to get back." She pulls this leaf off of this kind of beautiful fanning leaf. It's got runes kind of cut into it. You can add a dryad leaf, I think is what it's called, into your inventory. No, not a dryad key. Damn it. What did I call it? Yeah, a dryad's key. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's in the inventory. You can add it. It'll let you cast the spell Transport via plants from it. It's only a one-use thing.
Okay.
But you can basically use a tree or something to transport yourself to any other tree. It's like basically how the magic tree works, but you can use any tree that you find on it.
Okay.
So it's kind of the prize for winning this. She's stroking the skink and she says, "I will be in touch with more directions. Again, I'm proud of you and I cannot wait to see what we create together." And as she does that, you begin...
Can I ask one more thing?
You begin to fade out as you ask your last question.
Was it worth it?
Is that a quote from The Office?
From the Missy Elliott.
Oh. How seriously am I taking this question?
Was it worth the cost of whatever you had to give up to get the Demigorgon here?
Give me
Absolutely.
Ooh, interesting.
On that, you fade out.
Right.
What I'll tell you that, are you asking if she's the one that made the pact? What are you asking?
No, she's the one that summoned it, but Jordy made the pact, is what I'm getting,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But to summon it, doesn't that cost something?
Not necessarily, just as very powerful magic to transport it across that many planes, something of that size, etc.
Okay.
So it's more a show. You should take away from that. It's more a showcase of her power, and
Okay.
you could probably assume that the skink is magnifying her magical abilities.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
I'm still gonna ask the question because I think it's kind of badass to fade into
I
that.
love that. As you show up, everyone shows up back at Witherbloom campus. It is known that you are the one that that caught the skink. It's kind of word has gotten out. You're celebrated. Everyone gives you a big round of applause. And as all of you are standing there, above the crowd shows that you hear the news chimes, the doom doom doom, and the head of Shushu shows up in an illusory way, and she says, "Guys, Jadzi's dead."
Well, I know who it wasn't.
Where were you on?
And that's where we'll end.
Get your alibi straight.
I wanted to give you something to think about for the 3 weeks after we're off.
Chelsea's dead.
Oh my
There were a
gosh.
lot of people that were there at the trial. Like, even Auric people.
Too bad it wasn't Jaxie.
I
Jodsy.
know. And Jodsy's the
Jack's
The
the
Oracle.
Mennonite. Jodsy's the Mennonite.
Jodsy's a cute little gal we went and saw, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The little
Old
lady.
gal.
Yeah. That we knew someone was trying to kill her.
Yeah, and we
So
tried to
like,
warn her.
hide her.
Yeah.
And she was just like,
Good job.
Team,
We
good
did it.
job. That was fun,
Dang.
It was a
huh?
fun challenge. I like there was a different game strategy involved.
Good. I'm glad it was something a little different. Hopefully this opened up the story a little bit. You can all debrief and decide kind of what you want to do next. Actually, that would be really helpful, assuming there might want to be a debrief next session. But remaining on the list of quests is to go back in time and get the staff. And hang on, I had a list. What else did you want to try and accomplish?
Well, now that we know who the big bad is, that I
Are you
feel like
gonna
it
tell
changes
us and
things.
like stay on our side, or are you gonna join the dark side and like try to be the next Oracle?
I guess we'll have to find out.
It's true.
Tune in next time.
Dun, dun, dun. I'll head you up. I'm not sure.
After we just saved your boyfriend.
And what you want to do next?
Yeah.
Thanks for
Okay,
that,
I'm
by the
looking
way.
back at the quest that you had defined. Find the elements of the Satira Opus.
Yep.
So the Laurel staff and then the gloves are the only ones that you're missing. You know where both of them are. You'll have different paths to get them. Find out who the Demigod Titan is bound to,
Yes.
Check.
Yeah,
which I think y'all know that, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Who was going to assassinate the Oracle Jadzi. You have your speculations. Virik appears to be working on something. Again, this was your list, not mine. The Auric have some master plan. What is it? And we actually checked a bunch of these things off. The ethereal planet Prismari, the negative planet Witherbloom, rescue Prince Bracken, who wrote the note to Kithri, which that question
No,
might be answered now. And then get the Tevadeo. So y'all crossed a lot of this off your
As
list.
soon as I hear the announcement, I want to look in the Tevideo to see where Shad is.
Where Shadrax is. As you get somewhere private and look into it, your consciousness goes through the multiverse again. You see him in what appears to be kind of a heavenly plane, like Mount Celestia. And you see him walking very, very reflective, kind of in these heavenly, cloudy, kind of beautiful halls.
Do I know how
Appears
I
to
would
be in
have-
basically heaven. Not dead heaven, but the plane of what would be comparable to heaven.
Do I know how long it would have taken him to get from Jodsy to there?
Well, y'all told Jodsy to go into hiding, so you don't know where Jodsy is,
Okay.
right?
Correct.
True.
We told her to not tell us just in case someone interrogated us.
Right.
Correct.
I would also,
Or-
Hattie doesn't need to decide how she's going to answer this at the moment, but when she comes back, we're going to do our twin thing / I thing, and I'm just going to look at her and I'm going to say, it's her, isn't it? And then she can decide how she wants to answer this.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. We'll
Well
see
done.
where we go from there, because I'm going to introduce a few things
Okay.
next session that'll give you a little bit more to work with. But as far as quests go, really those finding the other 2 items were the last things on this list.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, we can start in the dive bar next time.
Beautiful.
I
Sounds
like
good.
this.